Hi, all. Welcome back to BLR Knowledge Center. So, in this session, we'll talk about how to invoke or integrate an API into a PHP on Windows 10. So in the earlier sessions, we were talking about setting up of PHP on Windows 10. Now, in this session, we'll talk about how to call an REST API, which developed in .NET Framework into a PHP program and how to execute that PHP program on Windows 10 operating system. Okay, so let's quickly get into the practical part here. I'm just opening my program here. So in earlier sessions, we were open the PHP program is this one. This is what we were done this, and while running this is what it is got displayed now. Now the same program, I'm going to write the calling of API. So my API was, I think, if you look at here, I think if you can, this is what my API, which got displayed some details about my users, where I have some user detail stuff. And from here, I'm going to just take some fields here and construct in a table, and that way I'm going to display my tabular format of user details. Okay, so go back to my this PHP program and try to write the calling of this REST API. So after giving this, directives here, PHP directives, I'm going to define variable called JSON result. This is what the result I'm going to get it, and I'm going to use PHP command file and no underscore get underscore content contents of the URL. This is what the URL I'm going to invoke. So it will get the content of this URL and keep into JSON result. And once I get this, I'm keeping this results into another variable called results users, and this is what result. And this result I'm going to convert decode into JSON string. So JSON underscore decode of the $JSON results. Okay, so far this is fine. Now my PHP script is done here, and after that I'm going to construct a HTML table, and I'm defining HTML table here. And in this HTML table, I think I'm defining head, and in this head, I think I'll define a style property, because I don't want title. If you want, you can keep remove PHP. I'm not sure this. Okay, and under this style, I'm going to define some styles. So that style will comes later, and here I'm going to define. So after closing my head part, and I'll open body. So in this body, I'm defining a div. So this in this div, I'm just saying user details. This is going to display as it is, and after that, I'm defining table. This is what the table closing. In this table, I'm defining a row. Okay, so in this row, I'm going to define a header, one more header. Okay, and more header, right? First header was staff ID, and second header was user name, and third header was status. Okay, once you define this, you close this tr, and now start the PHP program again. So here I use for each of dollar users, which you are storing the users as user, dollar user hyphen This is what my for each started loop, and here my PHP closed, again tr started, and here I'm defining td. So align vtop, and here the PHP program code $user. This was staff ID closed, and next TD I'm going to define line, again this also top, and PHP echo $user. This is name. Okay, and next TD was same way for status, and here PHP echo $user status close, and I'm closing TD here. So sorry, so we have to close all TDs and each individual. Okay, so that's what I'm displaying here, and once it is closed you just close your row also which you opened in this above, and again I start PHP to close this for loop because my for each loop was started here. I think I'll open this and I'll close it, and this is what the table close, and after that you need to close body and HTML. Okay, this is what my sample program which is running, and part of styles you need to specify some styles for your body and also div so that it will display formatted text. So for now table command th comma td, I'm saying border 1 pixel solid green and border collapse, and the column span is 3 pixel, color was blue. This is what my then, and for my div, that's where my caption, I mean title is displaying. I'm just saying some default fonts. Right. Okay, that's all. So what I did was I'm just requesting my stuff, API request here and keeping in this variable, and this variable results I'm converting and keeping in this users, and after that I'm creating a HTML table for that API calling in PHP. So in that this is what the styles are defined for table, and this is all about div tag. This is what my div tag user details, and user details div tag is getting applied with this stuff. This is what the style I've mentioned it for this, and for this and after this table, and for this table and th and tr, this is what the now styles are mentioned it td and th, and put some for each loop here, so that it the loops all uses and keeping $user. So I'm creating a row, and each row I'm taking staff ID and name. So on status, that's all the program. Just save it and go back your this one and browse it. Yep, super. This is how it looks like, and you can change whatever way you wanted it. this title or extra, if you want, this title would be kind of yellow. Just say yellow and browse it. It is displaying yellow. Now it looks good, so you just keep this as red. Still browse it. So this is how it is displaying all the details of this particular API into my PHP. And this is what my title demo of API calling in PHP. And this is what my program. Okay, so that's it. So that's all about calling an API in PHP and running on Windows IS. So thanks for listening to this video, and please subscribe this channel for more videos. Thank you.